culture and mainstream political Western views of the Middle East. And at that point, instead of adopting, you seeing a lot of Arab identity and cultural aspects of that, you saw a lot of adopting of a strong religious identity. So Muslims are Muslims. They take pride in their religion versus having this unified Arab cultural aspects that is most predominant. Second and third generations, and that's, I think it's typical with any ethnic community when you're seeing a lot of influence of Western culture and experiences with second and third generations that is very different than what their first generation immigrants experience. A lot of tension that arose within generations of the same families. But you see higher kind of intentionally seeing people as ordinary, having creating opportunities for those interactions, whether in media or personally. Any other things that you guys could add? Okay, if something comes up, feel free to share. And we're going to go into a little bit of the treatment aspect of acculturation and what some of the therapeutic challenges that can come up to do. They are the leaders, the providers, the protectors of the household. They're the ones that go and earn the money. They're the ones that discipline. There are certain jobs that a man in the Middle Eastern culture would choose that might not be as appropriate in that culture for women, and vice versa. So women are mothers, they are caregivers, they marry at a young age, they have certain behaviors, certain values that they should portray. Certain jobs are not appropriate for them. So they're very clear established gender roles and expectations. On the other hand, I don't know who might be familiar with some of the permissive physical and emotional boundaries between people of the same gender. So when we're thinking of macho men, in the stereotypical traditional way, we're not for a client to ask you about yourself. How are you? How's your family? Do you have kids? How are your kids? And if you reciprocate, that's a way of you communicating that I am showing respect. I'm kind of building a bridge with you and finding common ground. This kind of ties into the next recommendation, where we really have to be proactive in negotiating some of those boundary violations that can occur in working with ethnic groups. And I put down a couple of examples for you to consider. It's not comprehensive, but whether we're going to accept gifts from our clients. Gift giving is a sign of honor, sign of gratitude at the end of the therapy session, or they remember it's your birthday and they want to honor you. They want to show that they appreciate your work with them. As a professional, they would still give you, they might give you a gift. And we